Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV and the final battle with Rubicante, where Edge will finally get his revenge against the guy who's healing us? Ah, the great honorable Rubicante, or Rubicant. Again, pronunciation issues. If you remember what he said last time, nothing can penetrate his cloak. So what I've done is I've equipped the Ice Claw. He has learned like these new spells, Suitan and Raijin, but you might as well just equip the Ice Claw and normal attack him and get one shot by Flame Dragon. Yay! Not helping. Equip the Flame Lance, the Ice Lance and the Ice Brand, and I am going to revive the idiot for falling flat on his face the second the battle begun. And what do I want to do? You probably want to end up casting Bio in this fight, unless you've learnt Ice 3, in which case obviously use that. You want to Berserk Cecil with his Ice Brand and have Kane jump. Please tell me he's still alive. Thank you. And do a little bit of heal up. For the most part, keeping everybody at full health in this fight is not all that beneficial, because that Flame Dragon attack can pretty much one-shot a lot of things. And by a lot of things, I mean most of us. So let's get Cure 3 going on everyone here. Probably should have waited for Kane to get down. If you notice the amount of damage you're going to deal with your ice weapons will change depending on whether his cloak is open or closed. When it's closed, they'll do less damage. And when it's open, you'll do more damage. And if you're intent on using, say, Ice 3, say you have that, or Flood with Edge, you'll want to do it when his cloak is open, because like he said in the last video, his cloak of flames makes it really difficult to hurt him with ice spells. Actually, if I remember right, when his cloak is closed, he'll absorb ice elemental, or maybe that's someone else. I can't remember. Anyway, I don't have Ice 3, so I don't need to worry about it. That'll help Kane out there. There's not a lot to this fight, as long as you're reasonably well prepared. Ah! This dialogue, I think, only appears if Edge deals the finishing blow. If he does not, I think you get no dialogue and he just disintegrates like any other good boss. Sorry if there was any background noise on the mic there. I was getting up to open the door. Anyway, Cecil gains a level, which does not really affect anything. The important thing that you want to do, well, you don't have to do it while you're here, but I would suggest doing it while you're here, is level up your characters, well, at least Rosa, to I think it's 36 or 35, so she learns the Levitate or the Float spell. Fare thee well. And he dissolves into flame like any good fire elemental fiend should do. But yeah, you definitely want to learn the Float spell, or Levitate as it is in this translation, because you're going to need it in the next area. You do have an option to to go ahead and grind after this point. It's not like you're forced into the next area right away, but yeah, where is he? You brought 3 soldiers with you. Ah. 3 soldiers and a minister came to help us. Presumably. Open the way to the moon. Yeah, but didn't we already kill Gold? Well, we killed all of Golbez except for his hand, which Cecil was too lazy to try and stop from stealing the crystal because... I don't know. Sometimes the game just makes me shake my head. And you'll notice that Edge will continue to do that little jump 360 thing over and over again throughout the game. That's his little celebration thing. Pissed off ninjas, huh? Yeah, don't get yourself killed like you did in that fight. Edge, yeah, he's a little out of control. He's quite young. I think he's supposed to be about 22 or something in this game. Maybe he's supposed to be younger. I can't remember. He is definitely quite immature. He definitely brings back some of Palom's charm. I think Palom was the guy, right? Yes, he was. Let's go kick some ass. Calls him the Karate Kid. Yeah. Anyway, let's head in here. Ah, we got all the crystals back. So, yeah, I guess I don't have to go to the next area because the game's over. I got all the crystals back and then I fell for the stupidest trap ever. Really, game? That was your plan? And yes, we've fallen back into the Tower of Babel. Even though we were already in it, we fell to a lower floor. Now we're back in the underworld, or the underground part of the world. And yeah, that's not a lot of fun. Here's a high potion. I won't be using that. We now have new enemies. And of course this is going to be a back attack. Why not? This is a Mithril Golem. These ones are not weak to ice. Kind of wished I would have been able to use Edge to damage the guy. So you want to jump, and you want to switch the Ice Brand for the Ogre Killer, and you want to use kind of the Ogre Killer and say the Fairy Claw. You can toad them if I'm not mistaken. I think you can toad these guys. Let's heal up Edge there before he falls apart, or I could avoid that. That works too. Yeah, your best bet is to use the Ogre Killer and the Fairy Claw. That's all you really need. Have I seen this before? Lightning Spirit? Ah, well, I'll show off the fight anyway. These guys are annoying. The Ice Warriors are the same ones we've seen before. I'm sure I've shown off this battle by now. Normally, you would think that they're ice guys. They are weak to fire, but you normally would think his fire spell would do more than enough to take them out. Wrong! As soon as you do that, they're going to cast the, the Reflect spell, and that's not very beneficial. So what I want to do is I want to get Teridia's turn, cast the Ifrit Summon, and I can take out the two guys in the front, and should be able to deal enough damage to the one in the back who already died, and I guess I don't have to worry about that. Let's try stealing. Okay, let's just kill them. Never mind. That works too. Ifrit does just about enough damage to take them out, so you definitely want to use him as opposed to, say, Fire 2 or Edge's Flame spell. Not all that useful, those two. Okay. That was nice of them. They dropped me a nice cottage. I don't know how they're carrying it with them, but if you hit the action button here on the door, somehow that gets you a treasure. I don't know how this works. We get a Claw of Hell, even though we don't really need it anymore. Claw of Hell is one of the ones you won't need anymore because all it does is raise stats and can randomly, I think, inflict poison, which is basically useless as a status effect to inflict. And another high potion that I won't use. Alrighty then. Past those guys, get that chest, and head over here. Eventually we'll get Up here, nothing on that door. And this is another airship. New model. Huh. I don't know how we got dropped down here from their trap to find their airship. This can't be. This just makes no sense at all. Ed, you're so sarcastic. And he uses his little warp through walls technique to warp through all of us as well, I guess. You can smell traps a mile away. What about the one we just fell into like 5 minutes ago? You didn't see that one coming? And apparently he's naming it the Falcon. We have liftoff, Houston. Yeah, the translators did take a few liberties, which most of them are either humorous or at least interesting. Put it that way. And somehow we launch this from within the ground, and that causes smoke and explosions. This one can't go over lava, which makes it kinda useless. And we can't leave because it's sealed, and since that's the case, there's only one possible location we can go to right now. Lully-ho! Yeah, and they have the same dialogue. So let's head up here and talk to the king. What do you have to say? Why have you been waiting for me? Oh, right, that's what we were supposed to do. We also got thrown through 3 different variations of the Tower of Babel in the meantime, went to the surface and talked to Sid's apprentices and did a whole bunch of other things. Forgot what I was doing. That's right. We were supposed to be distracting them and stealing back the crystals so that they would be safe from Golbez. The seal of the cave to the southwest. So even though they said that there was no way Golbez could get at that one, now he's going to get it for sure. And we have to go in there and get it first. Your necklace. Oh, so he hid one of the most well, I guess it's not really a coveted item, but the item that basically protects one of the most coveted items in existence simply on his wife's necklace that he gave to his daughter. So anyone who was after it and knew that it was there would try and kidnap his kid. Parenting for the win! No one can enter the cave, but we're still worried that Golbez is going to get in there. Why? You just said that no one could get in the cave. Oh hell. Anyway, here we get Luca's necklace. Anyway, they tell us to go to the cave to the southwest, but we can't do that yet. Lully-ho. Recently, the hole to the surface collapsed. Around that area... No! Bullshit! Game, you can't revive the entire cast. You also can't kill off the entire cast. There's no way that that old son of a bitch is still alive. It's just not going to happen. He can't possibly live being exploded by a bomb. Okay, bullshit. What the hell is wrong with this game? Oh, and of course Sid's just fine and complaining to boot. At least we get more of Sid's dialogue, which is simply awesome. And here we go. Sid. Yay, he's not dead. Who is this old fart anyway? You little bastard. Finest pedigree available. Selective breeding, huh? Oh boy, I'm not getting into that one. He is pretty pompous, isn't he? He is a prince. And obviously he has no qualms about telling people about it. Oh, he's absolutely hilarious. Bullshit. Oh, Sid's got the best lines. He still does. Don't piss off, Sid. He'll come up there and he'll whack you up the side of the head with a big mallet. What? They even give Rydia some nice lines. I love it. Oh, poor Edge. He gets abused by everybody. Gathered all but one of the crystals. It's in a cave to the southwest. Over the lava. Or magma. I don't know what that would be considered of, because technically, if it's within the surface, it's magma, and on top of the surface, it's called lava. However, it's on the under surface, so I don't know what that would classify as. Can't do anything without Sid. Hell no. And this guy's supposed to be injured. He just got blown up. And now he's doing 360s and jumping around as much as Edge. His selective inbreeding, gotta love it. Oh boy, Sid is awesome. Anyway, great lines aside, Sid is well enough to completely revamp the airship by himself. And okay, well, sorry, not by himself, with Edge's help. And they both jump around non-stop. Unfortunately, we don't get Sid's theme to play while they fix it, but oh well. Sid, you look like you're getting dizzy. Why are you waving at the screen? What is that dwarf doing? Why did you just jump over that dwarf? What's going on here? Why doesn't any of this... Why are you standing on blackness? What the hell's going on here? Did you fall down or something? Aw, well thanks, Sid. I guess you brought down enough mithril from up above to do 2 airships, even though we only had 1, and the only likely thing that would have happened is that the enemy would have stolen it and used it on their own airship, so it would have made no sense to actually bring more than you needed. Anyway, Sid does all that work, overdoes it, and immediately, that's the word I was looking for, immediately passes out as soon as he gets back to bed. Anyway, we now have an airship that can go all over the underworld, which we'll be exploring next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. So yeah, we could go to the sealed cave, but there are some side quests to do, and I'll be doing those when I see you guys next time.